Okay, this video is going to show you one of the ways we're going to use to solve a rational equation. So just when you have a fraction equals a fraction, the first technique we're going to do is simply cross multiply. So that's how you solve proportions in the past. We can simply take the numerator times the denominator of the other fraction. Okay, so I'll do number one. We're taking 3 times x minus 2. Okay, so we have to distribute. So I'm going to write it like this so you can see the work. So it's 3 times that whole quantity, and that's going to equal this cross product, which in this case is just 4x times 1, which is 4x. So this is going to be a linear equation. We're going to solve for x. So I'm going to distribute, and then I'm going to get my x's together. As soon as I bring my 3x over, I have my answer. I know my solution is -6. So if you plugged in a -6 into the original equations, you would have a balanced equation. Okay, so again, force that to make sense. We'll do number 3. You can try this one. Number 2 is real easy. You just take the cross products. For number 3, this is easy. That's just the distributive property, -3 times x minus 5. So just be careful of your signs. But then here you better do FOIL. Okay, so you're taking a binomial times a binomial. So that's going to require FOIL, which is going to end up with a quadratic equation that we're going to need to solve by factoring. So let's see what that looks like. When I distribute the -3, I get -3x plus 15. When I do FOIL, I'm going to have x squared. There's my first. My outers is a -5x. Inside is a 1x. Together, it's going to be a -4x. Okay, so again, show that work if you need to. Write it off to the side. Make a box, whatever you need to multiply properly. And then I'm going to have a -5 for my last. 1 times -5 is -5. So now I need 0. So what we're going to do is add a 3x. And then I'm going to subtract the 15. Okay, and then we have our 0, and this will be x squared minus x minus 20, and this is easy to factor. So this quadratic is super easy to factor. It's going to be x and x. It's going to be a -5 and a +4, so that my outers and inners agree. But now that I know the factors, I know my solutions. So my solutions are going to be 5 and -4, but now, just be careful, we have an extraneous solution, because if we would actually take the time to plug in a 5, you're going to see that it's going to cause us to divide by 0, so we cross out that answer. So any answer that would cause you your original problem to divide by 0, we throw it out. So only one solution there. Okay, so you should be able to do 4 is easy, 5 is easy. Number 6, a little bit more challenging, but what's going to be nice about this one, you're going to still do the FOIL and stuff. You'll have another quadratic to solve, but you're only distributing the 4 here. So that's a pretty easy calculation, but you will need to solve by factoring. And number 7 is probably the most challenging because it's going to require FOIL for both pieces. So make sure you carefully multiply x plus 2 times an x plus 1. And then when you do the cross products here, be very careful, but get 0 on one side, solve by factoring, and you should be good. Okay, so these 2 examples should be enough to get you started. I'll provide the solutions for you, but if you have any questions, make sure you're asking. It's going to take some practice, but then we're going to learn another technique. We are going to use the LCD then to be able to solve other types of rational equations. So this first type, though, should be familiar from your past, cross multiplication. Okay, so that's a short introduction to our method of cross multiplying. Thanks for watching. Take care.